Rosa Parks and the Bus to Freedom, Chapter 3. Pine Level was a very tiny town. In fact, some people would say it didn't deserve to be called a town at all. It consisted of a gravel road and 3 small general stores. One of the stores contained the post office. Although there were 2 schools, one black, one white, there were not many other obvious signs of segregation. Rosa and her little brother Sylvester attended the same black school that their mother had gone to when she was a little girl. Pine Level School was a small wooden building with only 1 room and only 1 teacher. All 60 students from 1st grade through 6th grade met there in a single room. Rose and Sylvester walked to school every day. The white children rode a bus to their school, which was a modern brick building. Sometimes white kids would throw trash out of the bus windows at the black children. Rose had told Sylvester to ignore the rude behavior, but one time she couldn't ignore it herself. A white boy named Franklin met Rose and Sylvester on the road. He began calling them names, then made a fist as if he were going to hit Rosa. Rosa picked up a brick and said she would hit him back. Franklin backed off. Rose went home and proudly told her grandmother that she had stood up to Franklin. Instead of being pleased, her grandmother scolded her. She told Rosa that threatening to hit a white person was a dangerous thing to do. Grandmother Rose said, "If you act like that, you'll get lynched before you're 20. Mostly, though, Rose was not a little girl who got into trouble. In fact, the other children sometimes teased her for being a prissy little lady. She was shy, polite, and soft-spoken. Even though she lived on a farm and spent much of her time running around barefoot, she loved dressing up when she had the chance. She liked to wear little white gloves and shiny shoes when she went to church. But dressing up days were few. Most of the time, Rose and her family worked very hard on their farm. The family didn't have much money, but they did produce most of their own food. They raised chicken and vegetables. They had their own walnut, pecan, and fruit trees. When Rose was 7, she began making extra money for the family by picking cotton on the white neighbor's plantation. Many other black children did the same. Later in her life, Rosa told people that the cotton pickers worked from can to can't. She meant they worked from sunrise, when you can see, until sunset, when you can't. Picking cotton was hard work. The temperature often rose over 100 degrees. The children's bare feet would get blistered by the hot, sandy soil. When the blisters got too painful, the children would work on their knees. The pickers' hands would get cut by the dried bristles on the cotton plants. When that happened, they had to be very careful. If they got blood on the white cotton, the boss would whip them. But whippings were not a big part of Rosa's life. For the most part, her life with her grandparents in Pine Level was ordinary, at least for a little black girl in Jim Crow South. Nobody yet imagined that Rosa was going to become a very extraordinary person. Thank you.